next thing I traded was Meta. I had to chase this because I wasn't paying enough attention. And the reason why I like Meta, let's go back, right? We're in a new month, so that's why I'm showing you the month. And again, right? We have these, right? And really, I would have probably not traded this because like Nvidia looked better. Even the D-Dog that I showed in my previous video looked better in terms of like taking the monthly trigger. But what I want you to see, even if you don't love these broadening formations, which I personally don't, because like really these lows are what I want to take out. But even if you don't love that, what you can see is bullish movement, right? So look at the quarter. That's really indicating failed shooter, complete reversal. Like ideally we have 27 days. Like you could really go to all-time high. Well, is that all-time highs? Yeah, all-time highs outside quarter. So that's what we're looking at. And then obviously the year looks like this. So no reason to be shorting Meta anymore, right? So I'm going in knowing there's no reason to short Meta. Great. I look at the week. Week's not that exciting. It was a 1-2 week when I was entering. But what is exciting is the day, which is actually what I missed. So this is Friday, right? 3-2. You really want to enter on the daily actionable signal, right? So I'm going to make this line, I'm going to make it green because this is your ideal entry, right? But I missed it. Looking at too much shit. So I instead had to take, where the heck is the next day? This inside 30, right? And if you're watching all of these videos in sequence, you should start to see that my actionable signals are the same across the board for practically the whole day, right? So I missed the daily entry, right, which is this green line which we just drew out. So I took the inside 30, which ultimately set up an inside hour, which is perfect for an ad, right? And Meta is pricey, so I don't recall adding, but it is perfect for an ad should I have added. And then with Meta, I took some off like closer to the end of the day and swung the rest this morning. Had a really rough go at the swing. I want to say I got out along this bar, and by rough day I mean I wish it would have gapped, and it just didn't gap the way that I wanted to, so it pretty much opened where it closed, and you can see that here. So that's what I did Meta yesterday. Really, this setup, this 3-2 setup is just gold and ideal. So yeah, that's what I traded. That's why I traded. And really, I guess for the next couple videos, I'll talk about my exits and why I'm exiting, where I'm exiting. It's harder now because I usually use this orb indicator, which I've spoken about, and it has my like exit lines on it. So I don't recall exactly where I exited. I just know that this trade, the weeklies, did about 90% yesterday on the move, which the move was what here, about $10-12, depending on where I exited, which I just can't remember. And really, I mean, it was like between 10 and 15 at this rate. So yeah, that's what I did. That's one of the many tickers I traded. And again, like 14 tickers, it sounds like a lot. It sounds like you're doing too much and like all this, but really, if the setup is there, you're taking an actionable signal, you have a reason to get in, you know the direction you're going, you know what's going to negate your trade, you can trade as many tickers as you want. And that's really what I'm doing, or what I did